Grand Rising family. I'm just checking the live stream. I can't believe they had suspended it for so long. So that's why I was doing all my videos on Facebook Live and uploading to YouTube. So I said, let me try out YouTube Live and see if it's working. Um, wow, Grand Rising, y'all. Well, I just came from the gym, so I'm about to, get ready for, finish getting ready and then get ready for class. Oh, Lord, it's finals. It's a lot. But I don't know. I be wondering when dudes got time to do videos all day long, are they neglecting on fatherhood? I mean, I don't have family. I don't have children or anything like that. And I don't have plans to have kids because I just don't. But um, I be wondering, because I don't do videos like that, like every day. But I be wondering when people got time to do videos every day and back to back live streams, are you neglecting on your parenting skills? What's going on with your kids? Are they feeling neglected? Especially when people don't do videos with their kids in it. So I was just wondering, like for me, I haven't been watching any videos. No lie, I haven't. Because I said when I met that video, the last one. But I did go to people's channels just to see if they uploaded videos, and I did see that. And I was just like, I wondered if they're taking shots. And I was just like, well, I wouldn't be surprised because I was just like, some people are just miserable. Some people have that crab in the barrel mentality. Some people are just miserable, and misery needs company. So if you a person who's not in balancing your chakras, if you're a person who's not doing anything healthy, and I could see that by the size of certain people. If you're overweight, I know you're not eating healthy. If you're overweight, I know you're not working out. And that's important. I know if you're drinking alcohol, stuff like that, if you're just doing things, I can look at your skin. I can see, because it comes out in your pores. So I could just see certain things. I can see people don't know how to fast. I'm actually doing a 30-day fast. So, I can see people who don't fast, you know what I mean? Who probably don't even know how to, because I don't think people out here really know how to just stop eating. A lot of people on YouTube, I mean, ones who need to stop talking to the boots on the ground community and ones who need to stop talking to the conscious community because they're not doing nothing. They're not doing no work. So when I see a lot of these overweight, unattractive, people who don't show their face on the camera and pretty much a lot of their videos. But overweight, unattractive, probably in an unhappy marriage. Somebody sent me a Facebook page where I saw one of these dudes posted up with their wife. Oh my God. When I seen what their wife looked like, I was like, no wonder they unhappy. No wonder they attacking attractive females on YouTube. So, because when I looked at the wife, I was like, wow, she looked worse than him. And I mean, no disrespect, but I mean, it's true. I mean, I'm not going to hide it. If it's true, it's true. And this is just what it is. So I just had to put that on out there. Like, oh my God, really? No wonder you unhappy. No wonder you got time to do videos all day long, every day, back to back, and attacking women who you probably have a heart on for. So now I understand, this whole gender war. But I thought I was the homo. You know what I mean? So I'll be like, what's up with dudes attacking women? I thought that y'all want to be women. I thought that y'all want to be with women. I thought that y'all are with women and you had marriages and stuff. So if I was a part of the gender war, then it probably would make sense because they would be like, well, anybody, she don't mess with us anyway. But in regards to the ones who actually mess with each other, what are you warring for? This is why I'm starting to think that a lot of people are part of my team, but they just afraid to admit it. So especially when dudes is so, I don't know, they just so close together. It's really, really close. And I have yet to see straight men really, really that close with other dudes to where they defend them and they stand up for them and they come to their rescue. And I'm like, y'all living in different states, right? Y'all never met each other, right? In person. You never hung around each other. You never got introduced to your family or anything like that. But it got to the point to where y'all so close knit to where y'all can come to each other rescue. I'm wondering if y'all really did meet off of YouTube and if anything went down. Cause I don't think dudes is meeting women. I think they meet other dudes and they doing some shit. Cause it's just the way that certain things is going down. And I just was a little whatever. But now I'm starting to understand why people are attacking because some people not doing the work. If they're not doing the work, then that's why. You just sitting at home twiddling your thumbs. You ain't being a father. You ain't being a husband. So you was just like, let me get on YouTube and do streams back to back, back to back, back to back. Because it's all you do. So I was like, you ain't doing no work. Nobody can show and prove the work they're doing. So that's when I realized that you're not really for your people and you're not really about Black power. And now I'm starting to understand why a lot of dudes are attacking, like I said, the attractive females on YouTube, because y'all have down low hard-ons for us and we're not interested, or at least I can speak for myself. I'm definitely not interested. I can't help that I look better than the women in your life. I can't help that I look better than your wife. I can't help that. You know what I mean? But I can't help that you're in a miserable marriage and an unhappy one. And it shows, it's reflected. Because shouldn't you be spending this time with your wife? Shouldn't you be spending this time with your kids? If you got sons, if you got daughters, shouldn't you be spending this time with them and helping them? So, you know what I mean? When you take it away, you know, for me, I just do a quick little video and that's just taken away. That's taken away from just me and my time. Because I don't have no, you know, family to look after. So it's just me. So it's just taken away from my time. And I'm just like, well, I'm not going to spend hours doing it. But when I see certain people out here spending hours, you know, taking away their time and their energy, it's hilarious. So, and I was just like, yeah, me, I'm happy about that. So I'm not even going to keep it long because I don't have time. I'm wasting my energy right now and I'm wasting talking, especially since I don't really know how to respond to anything because I'm not watching videos because I don't want it to affect my energy. So, but I just assume, you know what I mean? I'm just assuming that certain people might be talking about you or taking shots or whatever. And I was just like, I really don't care because you don't know me. You ain't bold enough to come down to Atlanta to meet me or anything, to even bring your woman. So you ain't ever going to take a trip to Atlanta. If you did, I would make myself available for you. But I know a lot of these dudes ain't bold enough to come out of the state that they live in, which is why they don't even know each other besides YouTube community. And they're not bold to, like I said, take a trip down here to Atlanta to come see me. So all you can do is get on and try to get views and likes off of it because you ain't doing nothing else. I'm not dumb enough to mention anybody's name. So I think a lot of these niggas is on down low. I even call some of them DL. You know, some of these people who go by another name, I call them DL for it. You know what I mean? Because I'll be like, you're a tail low nigga. And it's obvious. It's so obvious, you know, and they always keep saying, I'm married and I got kids. And that means what? How many of these lawmakers out here get busted for doing down low? So that's the point of down low here, that you're married. You know, we're not saying that you out about it. We're saying that you're down low. If you're down low, usually 9 times out of 10, you are married with kids. Look at Will Smith. So, and I honestly believe that is down low. So that means nothing to me. You know what I mean? But when you quick to be so close knit with other men, you're close knit with them versus a woman, and you're not even close knit with your wife. I don't see no videos with you hugged up with your wife. I don't see pictures. But then now that somebody sent me a Facebook page and I seen a picture, I said, well, no wonder he ain't posted it. I wouldn't either. So, but, you know, I said, you know, you don't show pictures of you with your family and you out and you happy and you're doing all this and Black power and you're teaching your sons and all that. You don't show footage of that. So there must be a reason. But all you do is come to the defense. I wonder if you're willing to come to the defense of your wife the way you're willing to come to the defense of other dudes and other dudes that you don't even met. How are they your friends? And you haven't even met them. You probably don't even know their real name. You know a YouTube name. You probably don't even know their real first name or their real last name. You know a YouTube name. You probably don't even know his birthday or where his age or where he lives in the part of city in the state that he lived in. You probably don't even know his likes and dislikes. You never hung around, but y'all quick to come to the defense of other dudes. That's when I'm just like, wow, you know, something. Because you don't see me, I'm on my dolo. I stay on my dolo. But dudes got a tag team. They need other help to attack one female. Does that mean that you're that weak? Am I that strong to where you need help to attack me? You can't do it on your dolo? You that weak? So, wow, you know what I mean? And you got to spend hours on it and doing it. You can't do it in 20 minutes or less. So obviously, you know, that's just what it is. And you're not doing no work either. So you can't combat with that. So, because I just love people to combat with the work that they're doing, or if they in school, or if they building up something foundational, organizational, if they got initiatives, or they donating. Or, I would love for people to speak on that. Don't tell me about the past when you was up on 120 days straight. Tell me about what you're doing now currently. And you know, future, because Black power don't stop. The revolution don't stop, you know, because oppression hasn't stopped. So people got to think about, you know, all those little things. So people don't do that. So it's hilarious. So I was just like, okay, now I get it. Dudes got hard-ons. And because they got hard-ons, they are just, you know, this is just what it is, that aggression. And then it's that crab in the barrel mentality, because a lot of dudes are jealous of Black women and competitive with Black women, because this is just how it's always been. And that's the fuck niggas. I mean, let me stop saying dudes. That's the fuck bitch niggas. You know what I mean? Like, even when you attacking a woman, you're a bitch. You know what I mean? Because if you don't have balls for another man, and you don't have, I mean, when I look in people's archives and I don't see where they ever was aggressive with another man, all they are is aggressive with women. That's the example of a down low bitch nigga. When you see niggas quick to come to the rescue of other dudes, that's the example of a down low bitch nigga. I mean, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. I mean, be honest, especially when, I mean, females, y'all gotta be honest. When have you seen dudes coming to the rescue of other dudes? Wouldn't that make you think that that's down low behavior? When do you see dudes attacking women like crazy? Usually that's the example of a domestic abuser. I would really like to get into that. That's something that I think people need to question, because if you're that aggressive on YouTube with a woman that you don't know, that's a stranger to you, and if you're that aggressive, I'm wondering if you're that aggressive in your marriage. And this is no joke. I'm not laughing or smiling here, because you might be a domestic abuser, and maybe that's why you don't show her. So that's something that we need to look into as well, because we got to look at how aggressive they are. And when they act like, you know, they feel so aggressive in their words and their energy, that's when I realized that you're not balancing your chakras and you're not centering yourself, because you shouldn't be that aggressive when you talk. Why are you angry? Why are you upset? Why are you mad? Hit the gym. You know what I mean? Change your diet. Stop eating unhealthy. Stop drinking. Cut out all the toxins. Detox. Do a fast. So, you know, cleanse that system. Cleanse that mind, body, and spirit. Do some meditation. Get into some yoga. Do you want me to show you some videos? Because I could do some videos of showing me meditating or doing yoga. You know, leave a comment if you'd like me to show some videos of me doing yoga or meditating or hitting the gym. You know, if you go on Instagram, I got videos of me running on the treadmill. You know, if you go to Instagram, I got videos of me walking in the trail, nature. Get out in nature. Nature helps rejuvenate you. You know, don't get on YouTube and let all your aggression out. You know, get in nature and rejuvenate and replenish. You know, take care of your skin. Take care of your mind, body, and spirit. Mind, body, and spirit. Cleanse. You know, all the above. You got to practice certain things like that so you can be at peace. And then you don't have to worry about trying to transfer energy. This is why I'm so happy right now, because I was just like, when I seen, I was like, I'm not even wasting my time or energy watching the videos. Because I was like, for what? I gotta find those this week, and I got school and everything like that. I don't have time. Like, it's a lot. I'm acing my classes, which is great. So I was just like, I had a test yesterday. Like, I just don't have time. I was coming in class and I was getting ready to like show a little video of me on Facebook and be like, look at my revolutionary book bag. Like, I was gonna be like this, look at my revolutionary, the black bag book bag. And I was gonna be like, look at me drinking my super mega greens, you know, Supernova Slim. Shout out to him, my super mega greens, because that really helps me. Oh my God, it helped me. Like, because I don't eat breakfast. I just drink that, or maybe a smoothie, and maybe put that in my smoothie. So as I'm like drinking water all morning long, I drank that coming to class, and I was walking in the class drinking that, like, get ready, prepare for my test, you know what I mean? But I couldn't even do it because as soon as I walked in, this dude who was already in there, he was just like, good morning. And I was like, greetings. And then we just started going in about Black power. And we just started going in about everything in Black unity and community. Because I'm so revolutionary in my class, it's ridiculous. I'm so revolutionary in all my classes. I mean, people look at me like the Black power girl. That's how they look at me. They look at me like they're going to get introduced to Black-owned businesses and all the above, because I'll be telling them about Simply Produce, which is a Black-owned market. Like, I just be telling them about different things. You can get your skin products here, you can get your hair products here, you can get your toothpaste, you can get your detergent, you can get your toilet paper, you get this, you know what I mean? And if you're looking for a realtor, if you're looking for taxes, if you're looking for a lawyer, like, you know what I mean? Anything, she Black, he Black. If you're looking for a masseuse, she Black. Like, I'm just telling, anything. So, we can find the alternative and just strictly support us. So I'll be so revolutionary. I'll be talking to my professor. She tells me all the time how good I smell when I come in. She'll walk in and be like, oh my God, Geneva. She'll be like, whatever you're wearing, it just brings her frequency up. It brings her spirit or her vibration. And other students in class was like nodding their head like, yes, yes. And I was like, oh my God, it's a plethora of stuff, all Black-owned products, all handcrafted, which I love. Handcrafted Black-owned products. Oh, love them. But when I was telling her certain things she could take, the detox and things like that in the store, she can get it from her. She's like, oh, great. I love it. You know what I mean? Tell her how much it works and everything. And talking to other sisters who conscious, one girl asked me how I found my African name. I was telling her how she could do it. She want to do it for her husband, her kids. And then everybody be quiet. Like, when I talk in the class, like if I'm just talking to people or my professor, people is so quiet. Like, they just like soaking up the information. It's so weird. And I'm so revolutionary. I think the only person in a class that has a problem with me is the Christian woman, because she is just this one woman who like is just so overly Christian. And I guess she's just not really into like Black power. She's more a person that's just like open to everybody. And I'm not saying that she can't. I just feel as though we really got to work on us and push unity. And then when I see a lot of these fuck niggas on YouTube, I be like, y'all must be to blame why we can't get the unity. Because I'm a person about unity. This is why I can speak about how revolutionary I am and how I'm like this in Black power all day long. From sun up to sun down, I'm Black power. You know what I mean? Like, when everywhere I'm at, my apartment building, like, it don't matter when I'm in the streets, when I'm on a bus. You know what I mean? I'm playing RBG music in my headphones. I'll be playing Q Butter album. Like, I'll be playing everything because I just be so, in my mind, somebody was asking me about my book bag. What's that flag? I was telling the brother yesterday when I was on a bus. So I'm just talking. When I'm in Lyft and Uber, I was in the last Lyft with two sisters, the one that was driving, the one that was passenger. I was talking so revolutionary, the whole bus ride. I mean, not the whole bus ride, the whole vehicle ride, that when I got to my school, they was like, oh my God, sister, I want your contact information. One of the sisters who was sitting next to me was just like, I've been looking for people like you. And she was just like, give me your information. And then the driver asked for it too. And I was like, yes, all definitely. I'll be building with the sister who owned her own warehouse. We be working together, because both in the same program here, trying to really we have like a partnership here where we trying to work and do this together. You know what I mean? And I'm getting her conscious and a Black owned and all the above. So she's about that too. So, it's just working, and then me even making connections with people over in Africa, finding so many people is ridiculous. A lot of people just say they love what I be saying and they love the way I speak and the way I talk, and they just like, it's like a breath of fresh air, and they just like so enlightening. Some people be asking me to do certain things. Like, this one brother was just like, I want you on my platform, and not on YouTube. This is a radio show. And he was like, he would love to have me a part of that. And I was just like, I don't have time, dude. Like, I'm turning down stuff because I'm just like, I'm busy. Like, I'm busy with school. I'm busy with trying to get my spirit aligned. Like, I do, sessions and stuff like that. And I was like, I just really don't have time, and the energy to do certain things. But I was like, as things get, I might still, but I was like, give me your information, and stuff like that. So, and even in class, even my professor and stuff, and a lot of people, some people make fun of me, you know what I mean? Because they like certain ones who are probably still asleep. because I'm just so like where I'm just like, oh, I want to free my people, you know. And I had went through that in one of my classes where I was saying that, you know, I want to free them. And he was just like, she want to free Black people. People want to laugh. And I'm just like, that's not funny though, because I do want to liberate. I want us to be in a position where we don't have to be targeted. We don't have to deal with, you know, people targeting, exterminating us. We don't have people, you know, trying to rid us, you know, and all the above, or putting us back in shackles, or all the above. So I was just like, of course I want to liberate. I want kids to have the ability to walk the streets, go to the store, not be gunned down, you know, play on the playground, play snowballs or with water guns, stuff like that, not be gunned down. So of course we all want that. I would think that. So it's all the above. And I've been building with so many other people that I've been meeting, going to temples, like all the above. So that's why I was just like, oh, I just don't have the time, you know, but I'll be wanting to get involved, you know, more and more. You know, this one brother that I be talking to and dealing with, you know, he's a person that does everything. He's so known in this conscious community. He's always on these meetings, everything. He's trying to get me more involved in regards to what he's doing. So I'm trying to, you know, have time for that as well. So it's just so much. It's like being busy all day, you know, don't really have time to do videos. But I was just like, let me just search in a search bar just to see if people uploaded videos. And when I seen like people was uploading videos back to back, I was just like, do you have time? No, you don't. I was like, you don't have time. That's number one. You don't have time. And then I was like, for two, your energy don't have time. You got to remember that some people are just miserable. They're unhappy. You know what I mean? They're in unhappy marriages. They doing things. Their whole body is full of toxins. They got negative demons all on their shoulder. They negative spirits all around them, especially with alcohol. If you're spiritual, you know that drinking alcohol, you know, that's why they call spirits. And it stays around you, stays around you. So this is what you got to know. So this is what I'll be saying to people, like, you know, you shouldn't be doing certain things like that. You know, you got to clean certain things out of you. You have to do that if you're trying to grow and trying to elevate. You can't still be eating toxic or putting toxins all in your body and you want to grow and elevate, you know, and evolve. That's just not going to happen. And it's not always about criticizing somebody else and critiquing somebody else if you're not doing nothing. If you're not practicing what you preach, how can you critique anybody else? It's like me when I critiqued in the last video about the chakras. But what did you see? You saw an altar. You saw the money being spent. So that's what I mean. So how can you attack certain people if you're not practicing what you preach? How can you ever knock anybody? How can you knock somebody who's in school? You know what I mean? When you're not. How can you knock somebody who's making the moves and the work and putting their money where their mouth is and promoting? You see the videos of me holding the business cards and all the above and saying how I talk to these people and all the above. And even what I'm talking about now, how can you knock anybody who's doing it when you're not doing it? You feel me? So what you got to do is look within. Take a look within. Before you want to keep knocking the next person, keep looking within. Because every time you want to throw that dagger, it must apply to you. So everything that you want to say about anybody else, it applies to you. See, if I'm going to critique, I'm not criticizing, but if I'm going to critique anything, I'm damn sure going to back it up and prove that I'm doing it before I critique anybody. But see, a lot of these haters, they just criticize, but I don't know what they criticizing. Slander, lies. Because if you can't show the receipts and you can't prove anything, it's like when people said that I was out here being with other men. Prove it. Don't say it, prove it. Because I'm doing 10 years abstinent and I'm not with anybody. I'm single. And if I wanted to be in a relationship, I'm in Atlanta. Why do I need to go out and be in any other state when I'm in Atlanta? Did we forget? It's not difficult at all. I get approached. So, and I say no because I'm busy. You know, I want to finish getting myself right. I want to be 100% before I get in a relationship with anybody. How can you? That's the problem. This is why marriages and stuff don't last, because a lot of the individuals is not on 100% level. And then they get with other people. They're like half, they're like 50%. And they get with other people. They're like 20 or 30%. And they get with other people on that same frequency. And this is why I don't combine. But no, if I'm trying to have somebody, you know, who's completely evolved, then I have to be completely evolved. And this is why I practice. And even when you're going to be upset, you're going to be tried, you're going to deal with things, trying your energy. But what it's about is practicing it daily. This is why you have to practice it daily. Why do you think why do you think people meditate and do yoga every day? There's a reason we do it every day. You have to do it every day. It's a daily thing because you're going to deal with daily life. You're going to deal with daily struggles. You're going to deal with daily stressors. You're going to deal with that. This is why you have to wake up and put all the energy in yourself. You have to wake up. You have to give praise. However y'all do it. Of course, I do it at my altar. But however you do it, just give praise for another grand rising, another day to live. You know, feels so good to be alive, baby. Ralph Smart, Infinite Waters, Diving Deep. You know what I mean? And after I do that, you know, it's about centering myself. It's about hitting the gym, you know, to perspire, bust a little sweat, get that energy up, come out, stretch, do the yoga so I can stretch out the joints, because stress lives in your joints. So you have to stretch that out. You have to practice. You have to meditate. You have to do the chakra activation. You know, you have to do all the above so you continue to work on your energy. But you could tell these people are not practicing that. A lot of these fuck niggas and shit, they not practicing that at all. So, and this is what you see. You feel me? So, this is what I just trying to, you know, oops, sorry, y'all, you know, speak to the people about. Because for me, you know, this is what I do. So, and I do believe that it's very important to practice certain things daily. You know, that's the only way you can combat certain things that you deal with. So, but a lot of these people don't do that. And I don't think they want to do it, you know, and this is why you can see it in their attitude. You can see it in their pores, in their skin, their face. You can see it in their physique, in their body. You can tell they're not being healthy, not doing things. They just want to take their frustration out on other people. And they want a war to go back and forth because they want you to keep responding, because they want you to mention their name. They want to boost subscribers. They just here for attention. They're not here for Black power, because if I was here for attention, I would be so adamant. I would be on my live streams talking about, like my video, subscribe to the channel, donate. I'll put a PayPal up there, a Patreon, a GoFundMe, all that. I would be doing all of the above if I was so desperate for attention and for notoriety. If I want attention and notoriety so bad, when the first video I ever did that ranked over 4,000 views, I wouldn't have deleted it. I would have kept it. In the second video that ranked over 3,000, and the third video that ranked over 2,000, I would have kept going. I would have kept that channel, but I was upset with all the attention. I would be pleased the fact that I'm on Facebook and I got known people watching, such as Sinetta, you know, Shaka, Dr. Jai Issa, Sarah Sunseti. You know, I have court, you know, Q Butter. I've court people. I mean, I'm friends with a lot of them on Facebook. That's number one. From Sankofa to Supernova Sloan to the guy Titans TV to Black Ice TV. Like, all these people are my friends on Facebook, right? So, and I know that a lot of them probably watch my videos, but it's not even just that. You know, even though I got a little bit of views, I get the known people in the conscious community watching it. How many people can say that they get that? So, but not only that, when you're a Facebook friend and you're watching it, you get a notification. This person is watching your video. This is why I can mention the names, because I've gotten a notification that told me. And I'm like, you know, how many people get the general, you know, watching a video, stuff like that. So I'm just like, you know, excited, you know, about that. But, you know, it's not even just that. You know, if that was the case, you know, I wouldn't care. But I don't care about the little bit of views, because I'm here to put the message, and I want to tell the people, and I want to continue to inspire and empower them. I love when people telling me I'm inspiring and empowering them. I love that. All the above. So, and that's my purpose here. I'm not here for attention. That's why I don't really put it out there like that. I'm not here to get famous. I'm not here to get caught up in the war and back and forth, because, you know, I don't want to get attention off of that. I don't want my channel to strictly be on that. I'm trying to kind of separate a little bit and change my channel to just strictly be about empowerment, you know, and liberation. I don't want to get dragged back down into that. I understand some people do, but I wasted enough time doing that, and it did nothing for me. It just put me more and more into a black hole. And this is why, you know, a lot of them miserable, and it really affects your energy, and it just pulls you down, and you do partake in toxins more and stuff like that. And I can see that with certain people, because I've been there. That's why I could see it with certain people and their energy and in their face and the expressions and all the above, and in their tone and their voice and all the above. Because I was just like, you're not doing anything to elevate. You're not doing anything to change certain things about yourself. You're not practicing what you preach. You're not putting in the energy or whatnot. You're just content with what you're doing. So you're content with being on that low frequency, low vibration. And I don't want to be on that low frequency, low vibration. I know how it feels to be on that. And it does not do anything for you. It doesn't add anything beneficial for you or towards you. It just makes you unhappy. So, and when an unhappy person is unhappy, all they want to do is spread that unhappiness out to everyone else. That's all they want to do. And I'm not wasting my time doing that at all. Like, I love where I'm at. So, and I'm going to continue to be on that frequency, and I'm going to continue to continuously elevate and evolve myself. So when I finally get on point, then I'll be ready to settle down. But right now, I'm content with being absent. I'm content with being single and solo. I'm content with just continuously working on myself. I'm content with doing that versus me trying to be involved in anything. So when you see people just slander and lie on you simply because they want to rival you, but they can't prove it, show the proof, show a picture, show anything. But a lot of people out here who are viewers are really gullible, naive. And no offense, but it is, because a lot of people quick to just believe whatever they hear. They don't think and be like, well, first of all, dude, how would you even know? Have you met Geneva? Have you met her in person? Did you meet anybody else? Did you in person? Have you ever talked to Geneva outside of YouTube? Have you even really talked to her? Have you talked to her in the back chat? You know what I mean? Have you ever been on the phone with her? Do you know her phone number? Have you ever visited Atlanta? Do you know where she lives? Do you know her address? Do you know all this? Not getting it from, security, but do you know this on your own? Because if you don't know nothing, then how are you proving this? Where's the proof on it? So, you know what I mean? But a lot of people probably say, well, how do you know? How do you know? Nobody question to say, how do you know? They just go by whatever's told to them. And it's sad. And I'm proving certain things, even on my Instagram. You see me at the African festivals. You see me out there dressed. You see me on Facebook when I show pictures, or a picture of me dressed up. So, I don't really have time too much to spend on social media because I'm busy in the streets. I think a lot of people who spend all their time on social media, they're not doing nothing in their personal life, and they're not doing nothing in the streets. So this is why they can spend all their time behind a keyboard and a computer. And it's something like certain people say, get off the keyboard, get behind the keyboard and the computer, and get out in the streets. And that's what I had to realize. But I realized that on my own, months ago, where I was just like, girl, you get so pulled down and dragged down into this. And this drama going back and forth. And I was just like, why don't you spend that energy? Why don't you be in the streets? Why don't you get out in the streets, get out. Know that nature exists and sun and rod and all this exists outside. Stop being in your home all day. And I finally did. And when I did, it was the best move for me. And I was just been happy being around my people, even though I know all my people is not my people. Some people come who are agents, just to watch you, just to follow, all the above. Some people are, rip-offs, and things like that, rip-off even in regards to spirituality, stuff like that. But some people are genuine, and you just got to be able to wave through them. But I don't know how many people on YouTube is genuine, because so many people, is desperate for likes, desperate for views, and desperate for money. And you see that every time you tune the video, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video, donate, and I just be like, God, y'all want that much? Are you here to put for your people, or are you just here to just collect? You here to collect from your people? You know what I mean? What are you here for? So I know what I'm here for. That's why I don't collect. So, and if other people want to do that, fine. But as long as they're doing something with it, like Young Pharaoh's doing something with it, where he's opened his storefront, pushing other Black-owned business, which I think is a great idea. I had a comment on it. It was like Black power, because that's Black power right there. Pushing Black-owned business is great, because we got to support what's already out here while we establish more. So that's what I'm doing, support what's already out here, finding the Black alternative to everything while still being a contributor. Can other people say that though on YouTube? Ones who asking you for stuff and attention, all that, can they all say that? I don't know. Everybody gets so caught up in the books they bought, and stuff like that. But what are they doing currently? Because like I said, Black power don't stop. It's consistent. It's like when I did that one video where I was just like, I didn't feel like getting up because it was raining really hard and all that. But then I was like, well, hold up, girl. Black power don't stop. Take some vitamin B, get your butt out there. And I did, you know what I mean? And that's what it's about. It's just consistently supporting, unless I just don't have the finances to do it. But if I have it, I got you. So many people come after me, but I do love supporting my people. I do enjoy doing that. I do enjoy pushing them. I do enjoy promoting them. I do enjoy that 100%. So I'm gonna end it on that note because I gotta go. Continue because I want to meditate again after I hit the gym, and then I want to get into my yoga. So, and continue drinking my water. And make my super mega green smoothie so I can get ready for class this morning. So maybe I might do the video today and be like, hey, y'all, be walking to class, my revolutionary book bag, and all the above, and we'll see. So peace and love. I'm starting to notice people saying that now, and when I be like, thank for everybody who tuned in, everybody going to watch. I'm starting those people saying that now. It's like they watch my videos just so they can steal content and regurgitate it. But then they so smart. So I'll be like, if you're so smart, can you do one video without stealing content from me? Just one. Can you do one video where you respond to me on your dolo without stealing, regurgitate my content? Is that possible? Because I didn't even watch the videos that people uploaded. But I'm able to do a video on my dolo without regurgitating anybody else's content. So I wonder if it's possible for these dudes who are in the gender warring, if it's possible for them to do that. So just really quickly. So I'm gonna end it on that note. Like I said, peace and love. Thanks for everybody who tuned in, everybody gonna watch. Keep heads up, keep boots on the ground.